Last year's game is on their minds, as he told us. Hopefully they learn from it. On the opening kick, Baltimore won the route. In that last meeting last year, he had 270 yards and a touchdown. His 107th straight start and a penalty.
Offense, number 84, 5-yard penalty, first down.
And Hammer Star at Missouri. So a 1st and 15, first play for San Diego. Rivers on a toss for Matthews, getting to the outside. Ryan Matthews had ever played with.
That's saying something too, if you consider the receivers that Rivers has had.
On a stutter step move by Matthews, they push the pile out near the 30-yard line, just short of a first down. He picks up 5 injuries to Lardarius Webb out for the year, and Jimmy Smith sitting this one out with an abdomen injury. Flags down. Rivers looking to throw the ball deep. Think he's got a free play. Rivers incomplete. Malcolm Floyd lunging. Looks like offside is going to be the call, and that
it was Haloti Ngata.
Defense, number 92. That 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
So they move the chains. 1st and 10, just short of the 35-yard line for San Diego. Matthews trying to run off tackle. There's nothing there. Picks them against teams that are currently 500 or better. Taking on an 8-2 squad at Baltimore. And a toss to the outside, trying to get Matthews out in space. It's a 4-yard pickup. Carey Williams when he's forced into those situations. A 3rd and 4 now. All of these plays have been to Matthews. Rivers in trouble, and he is dumped. Paul Kruger has really
got to be stronger at the point of attack there with Kruger.
Jacoby Jones, a touchdown off a punt return last week in the win over Pittsburgh. The return man here off the Cypress punt. Jones bottled up, loses the football at the end of the play, and the officials will rule him down. First play from scrimmage for the Baltimore Ravens on offense, and a blast up the middle for Ray Rice, coming off a 20-carry, 40-yard for Flacco.
And he knows that crowd noise is rarely a factor here at Qualcomm Stadium.
Give to Rice, running the hurry-up offense. Cam Thomas is there to greet him. Ravens come in riding a 3-game winning streak, including 12 straight wins in division. Flacco, big stick, the spin move by Pitta. Dennis Pitta, second effort. And Pitta's going to have turn for a touchdown, 23 yards in the 30-23 loss in Denver. Flacco, new set of downs, dials up the deep ball. We've got separation, but it wasn't on time. Anquan Boldin, can Cameron do to get Flacco into a rhythm? We'll talk about that in a moment. 2nd and 10, stutter step move. Ray Rice takes it to the outside, and Rice is driven down by Bigby, the safety. That's a first down. No first down for Flacco and the Ravens. Bernard Pierce is in to give Rice a spell. Right up the middle, and not a whole lot there. Pierce forward progress will get him 3 yards on the carry. Right in total offense, but number 7 in scoring, 26.7 points per game. And this play whistled dead as flags come down. San Diego pointing the other direction.
Offense number 76, 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
And that
Rice is not ever a bad idea.
So 2nd and 12 after the penalty. They keep it on the ground. Pierce trying to find a hole. There's nothing there after the juke move. A 2-yard pickup. 8th play of the drive. This is a 3rd and 10 now for the Ravens. Flacco in the pocket. Fires. Drop ball. That's not going to help matters. Anquan Boldin was right at that punting average, just over 40. Chris Carr, the veteran, is back there. Carr will move forward. Fair catch called for. He brings it in cleanly at the 21. That's where San Diego is going to. Chargers. The former Raven McClain shifts to the backfield on a handoff for Matthews. Right up the middle and running at Haloti Ngata, who is that he attended important as part of the Fouts Focus. There's Rivers to throw. On time to Alexander, and a flag is thrown as Alexander gets it.
Yeah, he pushed off on Carey Williams.
Pass interference. Offense, number 84, 10-yard penalty, replays, 2nd down.
Back in 2010 after suffering an injury at the Senior Bowl. 2nd and 16. Matthews breaks a tackle. Going right at this Baltimore defense. Bernard, 21 rushing yards for Ryan Matthews. Play clock winding down. Rivers out of the ground. Rivers devoured. It was a wave coming. So Cypress will punt it again. Jacoby Jones is standing at his own 33-yard line. Jones, 3 touchdowns on returns this season. He's been playing at a Pro Bowl level. 54-yard punt. Jones turns the corner and a flag down. Raw speed from Jacoby Jones.
For not.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Return team, number 35. 10-yard penalty. First down, Baltimore. Timeout.
There will play the Fighting Irish for the national championship. On a give for Rice, slicing. 3-yard gain for...
They know there's so much more out there for them, and that makes Ray angry.
2nd and 7, play fake. Flacco to throw. Knocked away. Tried to squeeze it to Bolden, but Quentin... Flacco working out of the gun. Protection holds up. On a dump off. And Quan Bolden's got the first down and dishing out some punishment. Leaning into Atari Bigby.
Playing like a fullback.
Working quickly here on a dump off for Rice. He takes it across midfield. Eric Weddle facing a 2nd and 6. 3:25 to play in the first quarter. Shotgun again. Flacco, the soft toss. Rice dancing, and modest gain for Ray Rice. 4-yard pickup. Plenty of time in the play clock. Rush coming, they handle it. Flacco out route, catch made by Smith. He's got a first down, and Jammer will force him out of bounds.
Part of that talent you said Ray Rice was referring to, the speed of Torrey Smith.
Play fake. Flacco, deep ball. Incomplete. The closest man to it was 8 in the NFL in team defense, 14th in scoring defense. Moving pocket, Flacco on the rollout. Incomplete. Jacoby Jones drop ball. 5 quarters. They have gotten big performances on special teams though this year. Flacco is dropped. Corey Leggett.
Point sack because it definitely was in range for Tucker.
So instead it's Sam Cook with Chris Carr waiting. High punt. Carr will field it at the 13-yard line. Only Phillip Rivers is 2 of 2 for 13 yards. San Diego though hasn't been able to move the football. Rivers throwing a high throw. It's handled by McMichael. Randy McMichael bangs his way to the 20-yard line. 6 years. I think it's something. San Diego 2-2 at Qualcomm this season. Running play up the middle, and it's Ryan Matthews. That pass deflected. Rivers trying to hit his once again with Jones standing at his own 25-yard line. Jacoby Jones is averaging 12.1 yards per return off punts. A roll, it bounces right to Jones. Trying to circle now. Jones able to turn the corner and turn that into it to the 1st and 10 for Baltimore at the 34-yard line. Pierce is in the backfield. He gets the carry. And Pierce is caught down low by Jammer and Bigby.
Bigby on the sideline getting checked out.
Corey Lynch steps up for him. Here's Pierce turning the corner. Bernard Pierce. But nothing there. 5 of 10 for 46 yards. They crowd the line. Here they come. Flacco lets it fly. Incomplete. Torrey Smith, the intended receiver. Antoine
Weddlewood had a pick 6.
3rd punt of the day now for Sam Cook. Chris Carr, the deep man. Fair catch called for. Carr straddling that sideline, and he's down out of bounds at the sprint. 2 teams that are in that battle right now for the wild card in the AFC. Rivers on first down throws. Wide open Alexander, and he's dangerous after the catch. Alexander is brought down. Charlie Joyner, one of your favorite targets back in the day. On first down for Rivers. On the move, and he'll just throw it out of bounds. Out with Buffalo 6 weeks ago. He thought it went really well. He was shocked that they didn't sign him. Ends up with the San Diego Chargers. Perfectly thrown ball to Floyd on the crossing route towards the 44th of the year. Play fake. Rivers almost intercepted, and it would have gone the distance. Floyd, the intended contract from Chicago, and now is playing a big role in this Baltimore defense. Rivers steps, he guns, sideline. It's Alexander again. Denario Alexander quickly becomes a Bradford will be a superstar in this league. 3rd and 1 for San Diego. Jackie Battle is snuffed out. Ellerby. McLean is in there. Battle behind him. Tight formation. It's Battle. Looks like he got enough. Haloti Ngata that has not had a rushing touchdown since week 5. That's the second longest streak in the NFL behind Green Bay. Spin move by Matthews. Gets some extra yardage. 4-yard gain. That's their hope. Low snap handled by Rivers. Throws. Touchdown. Malcolm Floyd. And the slam. 21 yards on the hookup.
An impressive 78-yard drive in 9 plays. How about the reaction by Rivers to make that catch? Side of Kerry Williams on the post for the score.
Extra point from Nick Novak. The second quarter, 9 plays, 78 yards. Floyd, the 21-yard touchdown catch from Rivers. Jacoby Jones returning. And Jones toppled as he crossed the 15-yard line. Chargers fighting for the football. Ravens have it.
Jones hit the ground. The ball popped out.
Baltimore
once
is challenging
elbow hits.
the ruling on the field that it was a fumble recovered by Baltimore.
This is going to save the Ravens a few yards. I'm not sure it's worth the challenge, though. Ball will be marked at about the 17 if it's turned over. But watch the right elbow go down. He is down at that point. Ball comes out. A successful challenge, I think. But well, Jackie Battle's going to make the tackle.
It has been determined that the runner was down by contact on the 16-yard line. The ball will be placed on the 16-yard line on the hash mark nearest San Diego's bench.
Line of scrimmage is the 16, and now Baltimore's in a 7-0 hole. Rice. Out across the 20-yard line. That's a 6-yard gain for
touchdown pass.
2nd and 4 for the Ravens. Right up the gut once again for Ray Rice. Groin injury for Atari Bigby. His return is questionable for San Diego. Rice not going to get there. Takeo spikes among for Sam Cook. Chris Carr waiting at his own 31. High punt from Cook. Backpedaling. Carr never called for a fair catch. So he's a free man for Baltimore down those games. Coming out to the West Coast. They traveled on Friday trying to adjust to the time. Handoff. Matthews emerges through that hole. Ryan Matthews brought down by Kruger, but not in San Diego roster. The 6th, Gaither, was placed on IR earlier this week. Matthews again, and he's got enough for a first down near the 30. Rivers to throw it again. And he just throws it into the ground. You think back to that Tampa Bay game where Phillip 4 lost fumbles for Phillip Rivers. 2nd and 10, back to the ground game. Matthews. Out across the 30-yard line, 4-yard pick. This is a 3rd and 6 now for San Diego. There's movement, no flag. Rivers. It's caught by Gates. The future Hall of Famer Antonio Gates to the touchdown. On first down. Another connection. It's Floyd.
They're going to get a flag on this
area. Another first down for the Chargers in Baltimore territory. Set it up on the outside and look at him go. Alexander! And Reed with the San Diego on the move once again. 1st and 10 from the 22. Play action. Rivers throws it away. Put it over the head of 2nd and 10. Pressure. And Rivers is dropped by Suggs. To injury, the former Raven. 3rd sack of the day for the Baltimore D. Now 3rd and long. Rivers. And that's thrown it away. Phillip Rivers with Paul Kruger.
This would equal his season long.
From 47 yards away, Novak. He's got it.
So far. to hold down this talented Raven offense.
Jacoby Jones is in there. Novak, wow, well placed. Looking for the corner. Jones doesn't even touch the ball. And 13.6 points per game on the road. Fake the handoff. Flacco is sacked. They couldn't handle Antoine Barnes. All former Ravens. 2nd and 16. Now the running play to Rice, and the Chargers are prepared for it. Eric Weddle. What a season they've put together. 3rd and 16. Flacco rifles to nobody. Dennis Pitta was the yardage. Huge differential and the record. 5-0. Undefeated at home. 3-2 on the road. Punt from Sam Cook. Chris Carr, this time the fair catch called for. 2 key defensive players for San Diego injured late stages of the second quarter. Rivers sees nothing and throws it into the ground in the direction. They handle the pressure, or do they? Rivers brought down. Courtney Upshaw. On 3rd and long, Rivers. Ajira Tutu hauls it in. Is now the deep man, as Jones must not be 100% because of that ankle. Wobbly punt. Bounces high in the air. Dots is forced towards the sideline and out of bounds just across the 15-yard line.
Win took out of this team. A real physical battle in Pittsburgh last time out.
13-10 win for Baltimore last week. Dennis Pitta works his way to the sideline. Eric Whiff.
No less.
2nd and 8 now. Flacco. Over the middle. Rice makes a cut and caught from behind. Ray Rice trying to break free. Just have to convert though on a 3rd down. This is 3rd and 2 for Baltimore. Flacco over the middle. Rice. 1st down. To the San Diego. Moving quickly here. Flacco is dumped by Phillips. Right tackle for Baltimore, but having problems. 2nd and 15 now. Rush is coming. Flacco avoids it. Circling and throws it away. Play clock is down to 2. They'll run it with Rice. Ray Rice. With a head of steam, Rice crosses the 35. 6 possessions, 6 punts for the Ravens. Cook has been a busy man, as has Chris Carr. He's going to let this one bounce, and this will get tapped by Baltimore.
That ball almost backed up into...
We're underway, second half at Qualcomm. Deep kick, and Jones is going to take it out. Not the right decision. Forced out of bounds. I said, I don't have a long memory to begin with, and last year is not a game to remember. Flacco, dump off, Vontae Leach. Quentin Jammer was all over it for the... On a 2nd and 9 play to Ray Rice, 2-yard carry to the 20 for Baltimore. No offense to speak of here today for the Ravens. Flacco in stride. He's got Torrey Smith, and Smith breaks a tackle. Now trying to bust to the clear. Torrey Smith caught from behind. Inside the... So new set of downs for Baltimore. It's Ray Rice brought down by Lynch. 2-yard, the previous mark of 52. 2nd and 8 now for the Ravens. Play fake. Flacco flings it to the end zone. Incomplete. Dennis Pitta. Jones had a 63-yard punt return for a touchdown. That turned out to be the difference. They trail 10-0. In the pocket. Flacco throws it away. So the pressure walk away. Rookie out of Texas, Justin Tucker, having a tremendous season. This from 43 yards away, and he splits the uprights. Baltimore. Ravens kick it off. Deep man is Carr. He'll take a knee. Chargers will have it at the 20-yard line. First possession of the second half from 3 lead. 169 yards of offense in the first half for the Chargers. Ryan Matthews sticks the helmet down. 4-yard gain. play in the third quarter. Ravens trying to move to 9-2 on the season. Chargers trying to stay in the playoff hunt. Rivers is sacked. They've had 8 sacks today combined from 8 different players. Shotgun on a 3rd and 13. Set up the screen. Ronnie Brown to the outside. Not enough for a first down. San Diego. Turnovers yet to be an issue here. Baltimore comes in plus 12 turnover differential. That's tied for second in the NFL behind New England. An amazing plus 24. Again, it bounces up high. Jones retreats and gets back some of that yardage work on the sideline. Wild card contention and beyond. Cleveland beating Pittsburgh today. San Diego leading Baltimore. And it's Pierce. Bernard Pierce zigzagging his way out across the 40. 10-3, 9:37 to go in this third quarter. Flacco to throw it. He won't. He's sacked again. Firing through. Baltimore, but too good an opportunity to pass up. 2nd and 20 now. Handoff. Pierce, patient. But so is the San Diego defense. Falcon. 7-point lead for the Chargers. Flacco deep drop. Out of the pocket. Flacco dials up a deep ball down the sideline and out of bounds. Even if Dobbs made the catch, Quentin Jammer after the Pierce run ends on a 4th and 23 and a punt for Cook. Chris Carr at the 25, backs up to the 22. Carr makes his move across the 30-yard line, and that's where he's brought down after the 50-yard punt. Touchdown pass was from Rivers to Floyd in the first half, and now Rivers flushed out of the pocket, and he throws it away. Those are punted Chargers. Play fake. Rivers set it up for Randy McMichael, and a modest gain for McMichael. Play clock down to 3. Rivers, the pressure is too much. Arthur Jones again for Baltimore.
And the season.
Jones, 6'3", 315 pounds, originally from Endicott, New York. Big punt, Cyphers. Jacoby Jones fields it at the 14. Jones with a cut and short of the 25-yard line. That's where Baltimore will take over. DeMar by Cyphers. Bootleg. Flacco circles and throws. Incomplete. Torrey Smith, the intended
By the Chargers. Nowhere to go with the ball.
2nd and 10. Back to the ground game. Rice through a hole. Rice. And across the 30-yard line for a 6.
Gets the ball down the field. Great touch and anticipation.
3rd and 3 now. Flacco hits the right man, and another broken tackle. Torrey Smith. Good on the outside, and a new set of downs for Baltimore. We're under 5 minutes to go in the third. Flacco pats the ball. Dump off. Ray Rice. And Rice explodes across midfield. Antoine Cason makes Torrey Smith. And now Smith is on the Baltimore sideline. Right up the gut for Rice. And he grinds it across the 45 for a 6-yard pickup. Running between the tackles, avoiding those 3-and-outs and turnovers. And physical, you mentioned it earlier. Bernard Pierce, they want to make this an AFC. It's a pitch. Pierce takes it to the outside. Pierce, he hurdles across the 25, extra yardage. So they had boost by Weddle. 1st and 10 now, inside the 25. Rice is back in there. Rice keeps on going. Could have been a loss. Instead, he turns it into a 4-yard gain. Brought down to the 20. 2nd and 6. Rice, stutter step, so low to the ground. Ray Rice. Takeo spikes. And Cason and Bolden trying to test that thigh on the Baltimore sideline. 3rd and 1, Flacco. Jones indicating that Baltimore did enough for the first down. Do the shift over now to the other side. On 4th down, Pierce gets it. Pierce is denied.
Corey leads it with a great play.
For Baltimore, 30 seconds to play now in the third from the 16-yard line. Matthews shedding tacklers. Matthews towards the outside. Play of the third quarter. First play of the fourth quarter. And it's Matthews for a first down. They're going offensively and could not convert on that 4th and inches. Stick to the ground game. Pitch. Matthews trying to take it outside. He was met there by Pollard. Phillip Rivers. Ed Reed appealed that one-game suspension earlier in the week. Had it overturned. Eventually fined $50,000. Rivers throws. Great effort. It's Floyd with a clean catch. And a first down for Southern California. 10-3. San Diego leading Baltimore. We are in the fourth quarter. Chargers. Matthews won't go down. A couple of spins by Matthews across the 45. Finally, it's Pollard. There is no quick. We felt it was a very loose week. And there's a feeling on the team right now of just let it rip.
Offense, number 79. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
And that's a 2nd and 8 now for the Chargers. After the penalty, out of the gun, Rivers does get rid of it with the pressure coming. And look who it is, running back Jackie Battle. Battle is not a... First down now in Baltimore territory. Play fake. Rivers, deep ball. Alexander took a shot.
Yeah, they're going to get Pollard for it.
Gene's territory.
Personal foul. Leading with the helmet to a defenseless receiver. Defense number 31. 15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
On a ball that was not going to be caught. Handoff. Matthews runs into a brick wall. 2-yard gain for Matthews. They're a different 49er team, though, with John's brother Jim Harbaugh at the helm. Matthews unable to squeeze through that area. Upruger roaming, and now backs off a bit on third down. They go conservative, and it works. Ronnie Brown picks the right spot and accelerates. Ryan Matthews is in there. He'll get the call. Matthews tried to make a cut, and he cannot. It's Jones who has been outstanding for the Chargers. We're coming on 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Shotgun pump. Rivers has time. Looks downfield. Nobody open. Rivers will float one out of bounds. Pollard that was flagged. Denario Alexander. Play clock was winding down. They just get it off. Rivers out of the pocket. Low throw. Brown digging down to get it. And 30-yard attempt for Novak. He knocks it through. 13.
There's got to be unbelievable.
Kickoff from Novak to Jacoby Jones, and he's not going to get an opportunity here. Someone's got to tell that first little guy that the Chargers are winning. No reason to be so glum. Flacco underneath the curl, Jacoby Jones. And a flag is thrown back at the 14-yard down. They did not have Ray Rice on there for a fourth down or a Flacco quarterback sneak. Rice unable to secure it, looking to run Cincinnati. Put up 31 against New England. 31 against Dallas. Ray Rice just across the 35. Years they had said they had kind of held him back. 3rd and 6 now. Flacco. He drops it in the bucket to Jones. And a first down into San Diego territory at the San Diego. 1st and 10 at the 40. Shotgun. Flacco gets rid of it quickly. Makes the connection with Jones. 7-yard gain. Flacco now 15 of 28. 175 yards. No touchdowns, no picks. Flacco. He hits Smith. Torrey Smith is drilled after the catch. Eric Weddle.
A late flag, too, thrown in.
Here's territory.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense number 81. This foul occurred after the play. The result of the play was a first down for Baltimore. After the 15-yard penalty, it will be 1st and 10, Baltimore.
And now the unnecessary roughness on veteran Anquan Bolden to set the Ravens back. Flacco unloads to Torrey Smith. Smith across the 25 for Baltimore. Counted down to the 5-minute mark of this fourth quarter. 10-point disparity. Flacco, sideline. Curl upfield. Smith inside the 10. Movement. Ravens pointing to Antonio Garay of the Chargers.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense. Number 71 was in a neutral zone, causing the offense to false start.
Heads up by
half the
Yonda.
distance to the goal. First down.
Really heads up.
Rice to the outside. Flacco throws. Caught. Touchdown. Dennis Pitta. Ravens climbing back into it.
Here's Gatchkar. Here is Pitta. And right by Gatchkar goes Pitta for a real easy reception in the back of the end zone.
Three-point game. Team to play. Tucker kicks it off. Carr backpedals and not going to take any chances. Takes a knee.
North, but in the AFC, period.
Three-point lead for the Chargers. Rivers, dump off, over the middle. Matthews falls forward for a 3.5 Diego. Rivers looks to the outside. Incomplete. He tried to hit Alexander. Almost an acrobatic. Operating out of the gun. They back off. Three-man rush. Rivers. He hits Ronnie Brown, but it's going to be short of a first down. Brendan Ion by Deja riding him.
This would qualify.
So Baltimore still has one timeout remaining and the 2-minute warning. The punt from Cyphers. Jones, the return man. Good punt once again. Jones looking for blockers. Jones turns the corner. Works the sideline, and Jones is brought down short of the 40-yard line. Baltimore has 3:09 to work with in their best field position of the day. Flacco, that ball fluttered on him. Tandon Das, the intended receiver. Flacco rifles. He's got a first down. Dennis Pitta into San Diego territory. Brought down just inside the 44-10. And a 1st and 10 for the Ravens at the Chargers 44. Flacco, a deep drop. Flacco sets up the screen. Ray Rice. And Rice is brought down by Leggett. A flag on the play.
The Ravens.
Holding. Offense, number 73. 10-yard penalty. First down.
And it on. 6 penalties against the Ravens. Flacco. Oh, tight window!
Yeah.
Out of bounds.
I don't think Weddle had control.
Falling down, and his body hit the white. He was out. 2nd and 20. Flacco, deep ball over the head of everybody. Dennis Pitta, manageable, because they're looking at a 3rd and 20. 4 down territory. Flacco! Ball was knocked loose. Antoine Barnes put the pressure.
Absolutely.
Shotgun formation for Flacco. 1:59 to go. This is your ball game for Baltimore. Flacco in the pocket. Dump off. Rice has some room, but can he really get to that first down line? Rice stays on his feet. Oh, Ray Rice! Incredible! Ray Rice!
Runs low to the ground, absorbs the hit.
They are reviewing the spot.
His knee hits down just shy of the 35-yard line. The ball is across the 35, maybe to the 34, which is what he needed to get to the first down.
After review, the runner is down short of where the ball is placed at this point.
Well, that's the first reaction.
Yeah.
There's more.
Yeah.
The ball will be placed at the 33.5-yard line, and we will remeasure and decide and make the declaration as to whether it's a first down or not.
33.5, 37 on the clock. I thought the referee said put it back to 140. Flacco tip ball, and it's caught. Jacoby Jones, and he's hit just behind the line of scrimmage by the Ravens. Down to 1:14 to play. From the gun, Flacco slings it underneath, catch made and buried at the 26-yard line. Jacoby Jones. Shotgun formation for Flacco. 50 seconds to play. Running play for Rice. Rice gets down low, and he's got the first down. No doubt about it. 30 seconds left. Baltimore trailing 13-10. Flacco High throw to the end zone. It's over the head of Torrey Smith. Kaysen wins side to San Diego 25. Handoff. Rice. Yonda lost his helmet. Melvin Ingram with the stop. And now the Ravens trying to force overtime. Tucker. He nails it. 13 it off after San Diego won the toss. Overtime at Qualcomm. Carr's going to take it out of the end zone. Carr tripped up just as he crossed the 15-yard line. Good special. As we open overtime in Southern California, Rivers on a give. Matthews gets stonewalled by McClain. 2-yard gain, just underway in overtime. Rivers guns it. Drop ball. McMichael. Today, 2 of 12 for the Chargers. Rush is coming. Rivers stands tall in the pocket. Slings it to the outside, and Alexander. First down, Chargers, just short of the 35. New set of downs for the Chargers to work with. Rivers, the quick hitter. Alexander. And hit 15 yards and a touchdown. 2nd and 4 now for San Diego. Rivers gets rid of it. Diving attempt. Clean catch. Ajira Tutu. Motion man, Ajira Tutu. Inside handoff. The veteran Ronnie Brown bangs his way on the interior of that. For the Chargers, North Turner, there's something bigger at stake with his future. Shotgun formation. 2nd and 7. Rivers gets rid of it. This time it's Gates with the grab just across midfield, but short of a first down as he's thrown down by our receivers. Gates shifts and comes back to the same spot. Rivers looks. The quick slant. And Alexander couldn't hold on to it for the Chargers. It's 4th down. Find him up, and Alexander's become a big part of the offense, but could not bring that one in. And it forces the Chargers into a 4th down punt. Doss, the deep man, fair catch called for at the 11. That's where Baltimore was converted in the NFL 2001. The Bills, a 4th and 34. Rob Johnson to Peerless Price for 40 yards. Here's Rice, nothing there for him, no gain.
And I'm sure that ball was thrown 40-yard
play in overtime. Flacco, that ball got hit at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. From the gun. Flacco, pocket holds up. Flacco, strong throw to Bolden, and a first down to the 34-yard line. Running play for Rice. Rice veering to the outside, and Ray Rice out across the 45 for a combination for Rice. 93 on the ground, 60 through the air. It's a pitch to Rice. And Rice is held for no gain. DeMario Williams is in there. They lost Donald Buck. Shotgun, Flacco. Short screen pass. This time the Chargers are ready.
A great play by Sean Phillips.
Flacco hooks a pass underneath. It's Pitta trying to make a play, and he'll come up way short. Spike, 6:37 to go in overtime. Chris Carr is waiting for it at the 10 for the Chargers. Big punt. Maybe too big. Yep. Into the end zone. Back to the 20-yard line for San Diego. Here's Rivers. Swing pass. Ronnie Brown. And he goes airborne out of bounds to the 26th. 2nd and 4 for San Diego. Running play. And Matthews nowhere to go. Ayan Badejo for Baltimore. It's trying to get Baltimore to jump. They don't. Shotgun, Rivers, quick hitter, incomplete. Alexander couldn't bring it in. Ayan Badejo. Seifert's the punt. Jacoby Jones backpedals. Another huge kick for Seifert. Caught at the 9-yard line, and Jones is dumped there. Wow, Cypress, 6 on 11-yard line. We have under 5 minutes to play in overtime. Tied at 13. Flacco play fake. Flacco throws. Incomplete. Flags down. Torrey Smith matched.
Pass interference. Defense, number 23. Spotted a foul. Automatic. First down.
Flacco looking to throw it. Flacco unloads. Deep ball. Smith knocked away. Antoine Cason adjusted to the West Coast time. And now a chance to end this thing in OT. It's Ray Rice trying to get him into the open field. Rice, stiff arm, and then angled out of bounds, short of the 30-yard line. 4:37 to play in overtime. This is a 3rd and 4 now for the Ravens. Flacco gets rid of it. Wide open. It's Pinna. First down, Ravens to the 40-yard. Be a 53-yard attempt for Tucker. Running play. Rice always keeps those legs moving. And DeMario catches, and a 2nd and 6 now for the Ravens. Come up on 3 minutes to go in overtime. Flacco fires. High throw is handled. Terrific grab by Doss. And a first down into sit. Flacco, pump. Flacco! Incomplete. He got hit just as he released the football.
Not with their record.
2nd and 10 for Baltimore. Flacco working exclusively from the gun. Underneath. Broken up. Bolden with Sharice. Flacco. Rifles. Sideline. Oh, what a grab! Torrey Smith hauls it in a matchup with Jammer. For Justin Tucker.
You know, at 3rd and 10 and you go for the bomb. That shows you the confidence they have in Flacco's arm. But the Ravens in this second half on 3rd down have just been outstanding. And we're not even talking about the 4th down play made by Ray Rice.
After review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. The runner possessed the ball all the way through the process of the catch is down. 1st and 10, Baltimore.
Which includes overtime. So 2 minutes left in OT, and Flacco just trying to get to the middle of the field to set things up for the rookie. We'll take another knee. Packers are a little different.
Well, here they go. They're going to run another play and make it 4th down when they're going to take more time off the clock.
From 38 yards away, Tucker sweeps the leg, and he knocks it through. The Ravens win. Somehow Baltimore finds a way. Ray Rice with one of the plays of the year in the 4th quarter to keep the drive alive, to get the game-tying field goal